What happens in your body to make you crave foods and want to eat more during your period or when you have PMS? What is the science behind why it happens? I'll be talking about PMS, your food intake and weight loss, and what to do to manage your food intake during PMS in my 3-part video series on this topic. This is part 2. For science-based and practical weight loss advice from a registered dietitian, me, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button to be notified when I post a new video every Thursday. My name is Adrian. I'm a registered dietitian with a Master's of Science in Nutrition, a certified diabetes educator, and a healthy weight loss coach. I've helped thousands of people with their healthy eating and weight loss goals over the years, and I've been awarded the 2021 Consumer Choice Award for Registered Dietitian and Weight Loss Management. In my last video, I went over how the female body functions when we have PMS and the hormones involved. To give you a quick summary, we have 3 phases in our menstrual cycle. The first phase is the follicular phase, where we get our period. The second phase is the ovulation phase, where the egg is released. And the third phase is the luteal phase, where the female body either prepares for implantation, so making a baby, or if not, the hormone levels drop and you get your period and the cycle begins again. I go into more detail about what actually happens and the timing of each phase in my previous video that you can watch here. PMS happens in the luteal phase, right before you get your period. PMS stands for premenstrual syndrome, a combination of symptoms women get 1 or 2 weeks before their period. PMS symptoms tend to be worse in the late 20s to the early 40s, and family history of PMS symptoms plays a role as well. So if your mom had bad PMS symptoms, it's likely that you may have them as well. PMS symptoms include depression, irritability, mood swings, water retention, which causes things like breast tenderness or bloating, and also changes in your appetite and food cravings. Does this sound familiar? It definitely does for me. Food cravings and increase in appetite happen during the luteal phase, right before you have your period. And this is related to the hormones in the menstrual cycle. And here are 4 reasons why. The first is during the luteal phase, progesterone and estrogen hormones are high, and then they drop off right before your period. Estrogen and progesterone are hormones involved in regulating serotonin, or that feel-good hormone, and gamma-aminobutyric acid, or known as GABA. So serotonin helps manage your mood and behavior, and GABA helps you with calmness and anxiety. So during this time, because the hormones are lower, your levels of GABA and serotonin are lower. That's why your moodiness and irritability is higher at that time. Secondly, estrogen and progesterone are shown to also have appetite-suppressing effects. So during the luteal phase, because it drops off, right before your period, you tend to crave eating more food. And then thirdly, during the luteal phase, it's been proven that the insulin response is also lower. Insulin picks up the sugars in our bloodstream and into our cells. Insulin also helps remove some amino acids into the muscle. And these amino acids are known as competing amino acids. And tryptophan, which is another type of amino acid, is not removed and is not considered a competing amino acid, and instead it's transported into our brain. Tryptophan helps produce serotonin in our brain. So when the insulin is not as responsive, then serotonin levels are decreased because the tryptophan can't go to our brain to produce serotonin. Fourth is that you may also tend to crave carbs because it provides tryptophan to your brain. It causes the insulin to be released. As I mentioned, tryptophan helps produce serotonin, that feel-good hormone, and that is decreased during the time of PMS. Then you tend to crave more carb foods, in which case increases your insulin levels, but the response isn't as good. So it ends up being a vicious cycle during the luteal phase of carb cravings. And all this is related to the root cause of estrogen and progesterone levels being lowered in the luteal phase. Crazy, right? So what can you do about your eating during the time of PMS to manage your symptoms and help with weight loss? I'll be sharing the answer to this with you in my next video. For easy and delicious weight loss recipes to get you started, check out my free recipes. Go to www.adrianrd.com or click on the link in the description below my video to get these recipes. You can check out these other videos for more tips and recipes about healthy weight loss from me. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, hit the bell button, and subscribe to my YouTube channel.